Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Hiral and I'm so glad that you guys are here joining me today. So the recipe I'm going to share with you all is very simple recipe. It's a vegetable broth. The other day I just decided to cook it in instant pot and I thought maybe it's a good idea to share the recipe. So here I am, and the whole idea behind making vegetable broth is to try and absorb as much as nutrients and vitamins that we can from all the vegetables that we otherwise don't directly eat. Or if you're like me who doesn't like to eat that salad that much, I mean, I like it but not that much, I can't eat it daily. So if you're like me, then vegetable broth is the way to go for you guys, trust me, because it's easy on our gut as well, because our digestive system is also it's also easy for digestive system to absorb the nutrients if it is in a soupy form or broth form. So vegetable broth is just you can think of it as a replacement of water for anything that you cook: rice, soup, beans, curry, anything that you cook. You can simply replace the water with vegetable broth. That's what exactly I do. So without any further ado, let's get started. All right guys, so here is what I have prepared. As you can see, I have all my greens here and all my colors here. So in the green, what I have is I got the asparagus woods. Basically you don't need to use the whole asparagus. You can just use the part of asparagus that you're not otherwise using. This is broccoli stems. This is chard. I got my parsley chopped, my cilantro, and I also got all the cilantro stems. So basically the idea is to use up all the waste and scrap from kitchen that you otherwise don't use. This is two stalks of celery. I just got two stalks of celery, and these are green onions, spring onions. And you don't have to let this go. This can also be used. You don't have to throw anything. Here I have my greens from beet. You know, the green leaves that we get with the beet, and that we don't know like what to do. And I used to literally throw them, and I regret. I regret now that, oh my god, I was really wasting way before. Anyway, these are small baby carrots. I just ended up having them at home. If you have the long ones, they're equally fine. Then these are 3 cloves of garlic, a small chopped onion. You can take more or bigger onion or white onion. It's your preference. I had this one handy, so I'm using it. These are thyme, kind of a dehydrated thyme. This is bay leaves, black pepper, olive oil. You would need water. I just kept some extra water in case. And here is our best friend, Mr. IP, Mr. Instant Pot. So in the Instant Pot, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. About 2 tablespoons of oil. And we are going to just turn on the saute mode. As you can see, the saute mode is on and the oil will heat up in a bit. Okay, let's wait until the oil heats up. Alright guys, as the oil heated up, I added garlic and onion, and I'm just stirring it up so that the oil gets chance to sweat out. And at this time you can add your carrots. And keep stirring. Let the saute mode go on. If the pan or the pot is very hot, you might want to consider to turn it off, because it gets enough hot for the vegetables to sweat a little, and then you can turn it on later on. Just going to let this cook for maybe 5 minutes or so. So it has been about 2 minutes. I didn't let it go for longer because the carrots are eventually going to be boiled out, so we don't have to, and the onions are already caramelized, so we don't have to wait until the carrots are caramelized. Going to add the bay leaves. I took a few more bay leaves, but depending on if you like, depending on your taste and your liking, you can reduce the number of bay leaves. I don't really think that they are very strong, the ones that I have, so I think I needed to add maybe 2 more. Anyway, so this is where I am. I'm going to now at this stage add all my veggies, all the veggies that I have prepared and chopped down one by one. I would leave the parsley for the last, and everything else can go. And I will also leave my thyme for the last. Well, I can leave them here. Okay, so here goes my. So at this stage, now that all of my veggies are inside the pot, I'm going to add the water. I'm roughly going to add about a gallon of water so that the veggies are completely covered. At this point, I'm going to turn the saute mode again on. I know you must be wondering, why am I doing the saute mode? I'm doing saute mode just to warm up the pot again, because if you remember, I turned off the saute mode and I wanted the pot to a little bit cool off because I felt like it just got a little too hot. So these are the kind of adjustments I think the Instant Pot demands, and we get familiar with this kind of adjustments as we cook in the Instant Pot, and I think as we make mistakes, we learn. But that's fine. It's important to make mistakes to get good learning. So never be afraid to make mistakes. It's just a part of learning. And I have also added my parsley. As you can see, parsley I put on the top. I'm going to put a few peppercorns, maybe about, because we like spicy things. I'm just going to put few more, and I think I'm going to add also my thyme at this point and give it all a good. And now it's time to add some salt. I'm just adding about 2 teaspoons of salt here. I think I would just limit my salt at this stage, because salt is something that you can always add during cooking while using the broth as the base of your soup, at the base of any other cooking. You should be able to add salt at this stage. So I would recommend to limit your addition of your salt at this stage. And now it's time for the lid to go, and I would be sealing the vent and cooking it. At this stage, I would have to set up my Instant Pot. I'm planning to use the soup setting for about 2 hours. Okay, I'll keep you guys updated on how it turns out. So here is how it looks like after an hour of cooking, and I just let the air settle down on its own. Didn't open the lid until now. It took about 30 minutes for that, and the soup looks, I mean, on the soup mode, the broth looks kind of great. Let me just stir it up and see how it looks. Okay, so after 30 minutes, I opened it up. I cooked it on a slow cooking for 30 minutes on high temperature. Kept the lid off on it, and I didn't let the steam go out. So kept it sealed, and this is how it is. I'm going to strain this out and show you um, how it came out. Okay. So this is all that gets left out as I strained everything, and if you taste this, this is practically nothing, um, nothing left. There is no taste to it. Alright guys, this is what it came out with. It's about 2 liters. I added about 3 liters of water, and I got 2 liters of vegetable broth, which is great. The color looks pretty intense and dense, which says that the good amount of nutrients came out from the vegetables and got absorbed in this broth. The broth is clear, and even the texture is perfect. It's not muddy, or it's not very thin, which otherwise would be which would say that the vegetables didn't get enough cooked. And in the end, I just want to add that you can freeze this into, you can keep it in the refrigerator, cool it down, keep it in the refrigerator. You can use it for up to 10 to 15 days. I would prefer to use it up in 10 days, and then if you want to use it for a longer period, then you definitely want to freeze it. Freeze it in the portion that you can use in one time. So using different mason jars, if you freeze them, then that would be a good way to freeze them. Then you can just take one mason jar out and defrost it, use it, and move on. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed my recipe. Join me again for my new recipe, and until then, take care of your health. Bye.